Hits 96.
Hits 96, Chattanooga's #1 hit music station. Gino D here with you. And once again, I have the pleasure of connecting via Zoom to our good friend Knox. Knox, how we
Hey,
doing?
what's up, brother? I'm happy to be here, man. It's good to talk to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for doing this with us. The last time we were able to talk and connect a little bit, you were just coming fresh off your first headline tour. I'm so good at being alone. And it was a remarkable show. You were able to do a little bit of acoustic set for us. You were at our Galentine's Day event at the Barrelhouse Ballroom. And I don't know if you remember this, but you even said on stage, because it was just you. It was solo act, just you and your
Yeah,
guitar. And you were
yeah.
like, I love this venue so much. I love this city so much that I got to bring the boys back. We got to get the full band going. And now it's going to be happening at the end of the month. And we cannot wait for that. So thank you for keeping Chattanooga in your sights.
Of course, man. Well, dude, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. That was such a great room, and that was actually no joke. That was one of my favorite like acoustic stops that I had done like that. It was so cool. Like it was like good amount of people, and the room sounded amazing, and like it was awesome. So yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna bring the boys the whole show. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, I
It's
can't
gonna be a
wait.
good
It's the
time.
varsity tour, and we'll get into that real quick. But I kind of wanted you to reflect. And we were just talking before we started recording here. It was about 6 months ago. It feels like it was six lifetimes ago because so
Literally.
much that has happened, especially for you in the 6 months. So kind of reflect a little bit, maybe from that point on to where you are now. I know you have a lot of things, and we're going to talk about most of them here. But if you kind of had to sum it all up, what are your feelings on the last 6 months of your life?
Oh man. Uh I mean, dude, it's just been crazy, honestly. I feel like every day I like get my mind blown by something else. Like it's almost like I'm kind of like I can't even have my mind blown anymore because every day it's like something new where it's like, of course I'm gonna go do that. Like it makes perfect.
Right.
Um, and so yeah, it's been great, man. I just did so I finished up my headline tour. I actually caught you on the first half of my headline tour.
Right.
So finished up the first half. We did the second half, which was the out west shows, ended in Austin, I believe. Austin or Dallas was the last show of that tour. And I mean, it was just amazing, dude. For the first headline tour, like every ticket sold out. It was crazy.
Awesome.
So did that, hopped off that, made some new music, which I'm so stoked about. And then we went, just finished up this tour with the-band-camino.
Hmm.
Um, and so yeah, we did that for a full month. I actually just got back. I was gone. I left July 5th and we got back August 5th.
There you go.
Um,
There you
so
go.
full month living in the van, out on the road. It was amazing, bro. And the Camino fans are just incredible, and the Camino's incredible. I was so
Sure.
like they're the best guys. And
I was gonna say you have a pretty good connection with them now because that was the second tour that you've been on with them, opening up for them and just rocking with their fans. So you must
yeah,
feel kind of close. It must be kind of like going back to a second home in a way.
yeah, dude. Well, it was cool. Honestly, it was one of those things where like the first time I toured with them, it was only like 7 shows.
Hmm.
And since then, I was always like, I hope we get to do this again one day. Like, I hope I get to go do this again with them and we get to all, because now they're like just homies and friends. And it was just like such a blast being out on the road with them and just like, you're just like hanging out with your boys all day and then just
Sure.
ripping these huge sold out shows. Like, it was really, really fun. And it was like a dream come true. Like, cause like I said, I always wanted to do it again. And cross my fingers. I hope in a good way.
Hmm.
I hope I never do it again also. Like
I
but
get
I'm
it.
glad I got to do it one more time before, obviously we are consistently doing our own thing.
Absolutely.
And yeah, man, so I'm just grateful for those guys, dude. They've given me a lot of opportunity and given me a lot of chances. And so yeah, grateful for those dudes.
Absolutely. No, we love it. We love it. You've always been doing some writing and releasing some new music, a bunch of new songs, especially since the last that we've seen you. A whole bunch have
Yeah.
popped up. It looks like Treadmill is one that you're kind of pushing right now. That's a big social media song for you. I know that you guys looks like you had a lot of fun with the music video for that one. Talk about Treadmill a little bit.
Dude, it was crazy, man. Dude, it's so funny because Treadmill, I love when people ask me about this song because so I had gone into the studio that day. So I'm like a songwriter for like other like I just write songs
Right.
and sometimes they end up being mine, other times they get given away and whatever. And me and my manager had made this connection with the Jonas Brothers. And long story short, we made this connection with them
Sure.
and they were looking for songs for their like next album. So I went into the studio that day. It was like me and my best friend Spencer. And I was like, yo, Jonas Brothers are looking for songs. Let's write a Joe Bros song and send it to him. And we went in that day and we were literally trying to find something that was like we were like, okay, what would the joke, like Waffle House? What is something like that?
Right.
And one of the first things that came up, we were like, what if we called a song Treadmill? And we kind of wrote the song around that. And then I remember I sent I got the demo sent to me that day. I sent it to my manager and I was like, my manager's sitting here, Wes. And I was like, I sent it to him and I was like, you got to send this straight to them. This is a smash, whatever. And I sent it to him and probably not 20 minutes later, I called him back. I was like, hey, you didn't send him that song, did you? And he was like, no, I haven't yet. I was like, you can't. I was like, it has to be mine. I
It's
was
mine.
like, yeah. I just loved it so much. I thought it was sick. And so, yeah, it's funny that it ended up staying a
And now
song.
it's
Was
your
mine.
song, man.
And, yeah, and
No.
the music video was really cool. That was like the first like big set that I had ever been on, like to do a proper music video. And yeah, it was great. I mean, it was so much fun. It looks so cool. I'm like really, really, really proud of it.
Yeah, you should be.
So
No, it looks like a lot of fun. It's a great concept, the whole thing, the lyrics. I mean, it makes sense. It's just the cool thing, and I'm glad that you were able to keep it and call it your own.
dude,
Especially if you enjoyed the process so much.
right, dude. It's so funny because we obviously did the video, but my original idea for the video. Have you ever
Okay.
seen the "Here We Go" OK Go
Yes.
video
Yes.
where they do the
Where they
dances
do
on?
the whole choreograph thing. Yep.
Dude, I wanted to remake that and I wanted it to be like it started off the music video was playing Here We Go Again, and then I go up to the tape recorder and pull it out and put in Treadmill and then do the whole
Sure.
we didn't have time to
Too
like learn
much.
the
I was
dance.
gonna
Yeah,
say
so
that's
that
quite
kind
the
of
feat. That's quite the
exactly,
feat. Those
and I
guys
needed
don't mess around.
exactly, and I'm like a solo artist, so I would have had to get like the guys that play live with me to do it, and they're
Sure.
like, yeah, we're not doing that, bro. There's no way. So, but yeah, it
Uh,
worked out.
Excellent, excellent. Speaking of playing live and the guys that you travel with, you guys have been doing a little bit of a festival circuit, Hangout Fest. Of course, your first time performing at Lollapalooza. The footage is incredible to watch. Oh my gosh, it seems like it's just an amazing time. So talk about how Lollapalooza and other festivals that you've been doing throughout the summer. How's it been?
Dude, just like dream come true type stuff, man. Like that's the stuff that when you start being an artist, like that's the kind of stuff you just hope you ever get one chance to do and play in front of a crowd like that. So I mean it was amazing. I can't stop thinking about it. I was just sitting here Wes right here just got the live stream, the Hulu
Yeah,
live stream from Lollapalooza. I'm probably going to watch it like 50 times today. I'm very excited to see it. I mean, it's crazy, man. Those are just like I said, those are the crowds and the type of stages that you just hope one day maybe there's a chance that they'll
sure.
let you sing your songs on there. And so, yeah, I mean, shout out Hangout Fest and Lollapalooza. They let us play their main stage, which I don't know who approved that, but like, I'll take it, dude. Whoever
Exactly.
did, thank you.
Oh, I love it. It looks like you guys had a great time, and I loved how you were playing a little bit with the manifestation, because a year prior you were saying that like this is a 9 out of 9. I love the experience, but I can't wait to get on that stage, and
Yep.
boom, making it happen,
Yep.
making it happen.
Honestly, hey, I'm glad it happened because if not, I would have just looked like an idiot at all those interviews.
Yeah, people are like, "What the hell, dude?" Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm playing here next year, and then I just don't get the call.
Another cool thing you've done in the last couple of months here is you've been able to do a collaboration with the one and only Hardy with the song
Yeah.
Happy Hour, and then you were able to perform with him. What was that experience like, collaborating with such a force?
Dude, it is. I mean, it's exactly what you just said. It's a force, dude. It is a force to be reckoned with. It was so wild. And it's so funny because everybody's like, how did that come together? And I
Yeah.
swear it was as simple as like they had made a song. I guess they were looking for a feature, and I have this connection with Hardy where like we actually have a song that's out on Spotify with this band called Bill Murray. But it's just listed as me and Bill Murray, but Hardy's actually on the song.
Okay.
But the song is called Corn-Fed Yetis. It was like kind of a meme. Because like Bill Murray's whole thing is like kind of like
Right. He is a
meme
meme. I
culture.
mean, he's a
Yeah,
living
yeah.
meme.
And
I mean,
yeah, and so because of that, Hardy hadn't gone full rock yet. And he was about to. So when we put the song out, we weren't allowed, like he was on the song and he sings the song, but like they were like, hey, look, he can't be listed on the song unless it comes out like after this record. And so we were like, we'll just put the song out whether he's on it or not.
sure.
And so I kind of met him through that process. We did the song live one time here in Nashville. It was me. I opened up for Bill Murray, and then me, him, and then Hardy came. And I met him that way, and like he got my number somehow like that. And so he just texted me. I was like in New York, like doing radio stuff, and I get this text from Hardy, which is always weird, like because I just
Right.
I just like have Hardy in my
All of a
phone.
sudden, yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Hey man, like you want to feature on my record? I think we got a song for you." And like when somebody like Hardy asks you that, it don't matter what the song is,
Exactly.
the answer is yes.
Yes, of course.
And so yeah, I said yeah, and he shot it over to me, and I think like literally 2 days later I was in Nashville and went in and recorded with his producer, and I thank God, dude, they liked it because I'm not gonna lie, I recorded the vocals and I left, and Hardy wasn't there. It was just me and the
Hmm.
producer Joey
Hmm.
Moy, who's like a legend. Which was like, have you ever Photographed by Nickelback? What the
Oh
hell's
yeah.
on Joey's head?
Uh-huh.
That's
He-
Joey. Like that
Oh
was
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
It was wild. I
Look
was
at
like
the
in there
world
with
you're
the
in now, man.
exactly. And so yeah, I did it, and thank God they liked it because I left and I was like, I hope that sounds good. Like, I hope my biggest fear was that I went and recorded it, and then the label was going to hit us up and be like, "Hey, actually, we've
We're gonna
decided to go
pass.
a different direction."
Yeah.
So yeah, thankfully it worked out, and I got to go do the song live with him. We did the music video, which was a cool experience. It was probably the biggest crowd I've been in front of. It was like 25,000, 20,000. And
Awesome.
so yeah, really just kind of. I mean, I just blacked out. I don't remember any of it. It was
Right.
great.
Yeah.
I
You're
mean,
just
yeah.
like, I know I was there because I have footage, but other than that, it's just
Exactly,
one of those
exactly. That's the
things.
only proof that showed that actually happened.
That's
So,
very cool. Very cool. Well, there's a few, two more questions for you, Knox. I know that you're a busy guy and you're kind of chilling at this point. And I want you to rest because you do have the varsity tour coming up now.
yes, sir.
Obviously getting off fresh with band-camino. Now you wanted to go out, take out the boys a little bit, doing a handful of shows, Athens, Georgia, South Carolina. Of course, you'll be here in Chattanooga on the 23rd. In fact, we've already given some of our fans some tickets away because we work very well with the Barrelhouse Ballroom. And then you'll be in Kentucky and Alabama. So what are you most looking forward to? This kind of like a little mini tour. What are you looking forward to?
Well, so my answer is like changed because
Sure.
my answer was 2 weeks ago. My answer was this was gonna be like this was supposed to be like kind of our cool down. Like, you go and work out and then you got to stretch after, right? And I
Right.
was kind of looking at these shows as being our like, we're gonna do 6 more shows. I'm not even worried about like how they sell or whatever. We're just gonna play them and just get our last couple reps in, and then we're gonna chill for the rest of the year. But naturally, the way that things have been going, we got one more trick up our sleeve this year, and we got some more to do. It turns out. So I guess these are just some more shows that we're
Some more
playing.
shows.
Yeah, like I don't really know. They were supposed to be like the end of the year chilling. But we got one more like little surprise for the end of the year that
Okay.
I honestly I don't think I've ever been more excited about anything.
Awesome.
It's huge. I can't wait to tell the world about it. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah, I guess these are just the shows before that. So
There it is. Hey, we'll
it'll be
take
a
it.
good time.
We'll take it. And we appreciate
Yep.
you coming back to the scenic city, coming back to Chattanooga, Barrelhouse Ballroom of all places, because I know you enjoyed your time there with us. And to really rock that place is going to be so much fun. So we
Yeah.
appreciate you coming back and bringing the boys and having some fun with us. I also wanted to mention real quick too, before I got one final question for you, but when you did the vinyls, the EP, when your vinyl came out,
Yeah.
I don't know if you probably didn't even recognize, but you still wearing the Hits 96 hoodie that we gave you.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
you
was.
wore it in that video, and we got messaged by so many fans saying, "Hey, look, Knox is repping the home team. He'll rip
Hey, dude,
these."
I'm
Oh, it
not
was
gonna
so
lie, I
great.
wear that hoodie all the time. It's
Oh,
so
we
comfy.
love it.
It's my like go-to on the couch hoodie. I love it, man. But yeah,
Excellent.
you're right. I was wearing that hoodie in that
Yeah,
video.
you were in the video, and we just got so many notifications, and it was just like, oh my gosh, yeah. I was like, yeah, Knox is our boy. So
Hell yeah, man. Well,
absolutely,
I love
he
it,
can wear
bro.
that as much as he wants.
Hey, y'all just gotta hook me up with a new one so I can have
We
two now.
will. We will absolutely have something waiting for you at Barrel House. Don't you worry.
Hell yeah,
Don't
bro.
you worry. All right. One final question. I've been hearing some whispers about new music. You're always writing and stuff of that
Yeah,
nature. I know that you've been playing around with this track Invisible at live shows and such. And
yeah,
then I think in one of your posts or two, you said making an album. What's the
yeah,
deal? What can we look forward to? I know you said you have some stuff up at the end of the year, but what
yeah.
can we look forward to when it comes to that type of thing?
Dude, you'll I'm trying to think what I'm even allowed to say.
Right. I understand.
Dude, it's going to be when it's all said and done. Dude, it's crazy right now because we have so many songs. I don't even know what I have so many songs, and I also have so many sessions coming up. So God knows what we're about to even make.
Sure.
But like we have a concept for an album that I'm super stoked about. It's I think it's gonna end up being my baby. I can't wait to bring it to life. And yeah, we're honestly right now I'm just like in the process of like really finishing. I'm literally getting off this call and going straight to the studio, and we're just kind of locking stuff down. And dude, it's gonna be cool. I think I really am. For the first time after doing these EPs, I did the EPs and was very much like honed into a certain thing.
Yep.
Whereas like this is, and I feel like now I'm just kind of, this album is going to be just like all the music that I always wanted to make. And so, yeah, I think it's going to surprise some people, with some of the new kind of sounds and feels, but also there's definitely still some like the Knox that everybody like knows and loves and enjoys. But also just like really branching out and just kind of not putting any like strings on myself or the songs, and not boxing ourselves into anything. I think we really just kind of made, I just made music that I love, and I think other people are gonna love it too. I'm really.
Oh, I know we will. I know we will.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's gonna be a good time, bro.
It's gonna be a great time. Well, Knox, thank you for taking some time out of your day talking with us here. Go get yourself to the studio. He seems like you got a lot working on, and we're ready for the Varsity Tour coming up on August 23rd right here in Chattanooga at the Barrelhouse Ballroom, and we'll make sure to leave you a little gift package from Hits 96. All right.
Let's go. I can't wait. Well, brother, it's good to talk to you, man. I can't wait to see you guys. So.
Absolutely. We'll see you soon. All right. Have a good one. Thank you for doing this.
Sounds good, bro. Good to see you.
I wanna be what you like, trying to read all the signs, but I'm caught in a standstill. Feels like I've been going for miles, getting nowhere in style, chasing you on a treadmill. I'm caught in a loop, trying to get me to you. Got my heart on the line, got me out of my mind. I've been running in circles just trying to make you mine. Hey, it's a night.